Tonight, we're seeing all over this nation, all cities and all parts of the country, indeed across the world, an outpouring of joy, of hope, renewed faith in tomorrow, bring a better day. And I'm humbled by the trust and confidence you placed in me. I pledge to be a president who seeks not to divide, but unify, who doesn't see red states and blue states, only sees the United States.
Yo.
Hi.
How's it going? How are you?
Please stop talking so loud. I'm still hungover. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Well,
sorry.
this will help.
Thank you. I was drinking when I was out last night, so.
You were out?
Yeah, I was out. I was over here, just. It wasn't like a protest and it wasn't like a party. It was just kind of everybody just feeling the vibe and I don't know, being happy.
That seems kind of irresponsible.
Yeah, but I was being safe and I hate to use this joke, but the joy kind of trumps the safety
You
question.
are the worst.
So I know, but it's that's just what I don't know. It was nice to be with everybody and feel a collective breath, I guess. I don't know, everybody was feeling safe and happy for once in 4 years, so.
Safe.
Our loyalty is not to South Africa, it's to South Africans. And the South Africans are majority black, and they are being excoriated. I hate to hear an administration and a Secretary of State refusing to act on a morally abhorrent point.
Hi! Hello, live. We're at the lake.
Hello.
And this is our friend Zack.
Serious question. Did you vote for...
No, of course I fucking didn't.
Okay, so what's the issue then?
I mean, I guess I just have a hard time seeing a Biden win as anything other than a win for mainstream conservatism.
A woman who's dead drunk cannot consent. You are raping her.
Well, he's not a fucking rapist.
That is up for debate.
And he's not a Nazi sympathizer.
He's fine taking money from
And
them.
he's not an egregious fucking liar, so I don't know.
Of course he is. He's just better at it.
Well, he also brought Kamala on and is to be the VP, so I don't understand what the issue is here.
Now, principal calls and says, Miss Smith, Johnny's not in class, and by the way, that DA Kamala Harris said she might prosecute you and send you to jail.
POC or COP, right?
All right, first of all, it's POC first. First, emphasis on first. The first African American, the first Asian American, the first woman to be the fucking vice president. And surprise, she's also a lawyer. So
So we're just gonna let her symbology override the harm she's caused? The woman defended the death penalty in federal court.
Well, she fucking knows what federal court is, unlike our current fucking president. That's the first thing.
Fair. I know the power that I have as a prosecutor, and it is immense. And I now stand before you as the top cop of the biggest state in the country.
All right, Lake Merritt near Sunset. COVID times, we got, this got love Sunset.
So second, she actually has the experience to, create anything resembling national police reform. And if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be a black lawyer from California. And also, that's the whole thing with Biden too. He actually has decades and decades of fucking experience playing this fucking game.
Decades screwing people over.
Oh my God, he voted against the Iraq War. He voted for the Violence Against Women Act.
Okay, all right. A, Biden voted for the Iraq War, and B, let's ask Anita Hill how Biden turned out for black women.
Our objective is to leave Iraq relatively stable.
What are we saying to that repugnant regime? Are we saying you've got 20 days, 20 months, 20 years? We asked them to put up a timetable. What's our timetable?
Use our troops wisely. Use them wisely.
Oh my gosh, somebody's yelling about Biden over there.
So yeah, here at Lake Merritt, you know,
Yikes.
it's been a while since we've been out, but
Shit be happening.
you know, I'm surprised most people are behaving. Not as good as Brooklyn.
Well, if you want to talk about black women, first of all, black women are the reason that we have Biden and Harris to begin with. And secondly, if you want to school me about black people, I don't even know what the issue is, because Biden and Harris are even their president is making people feel fucking safer for black people. So what is the issue?
We have predators on our streets.
I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
We have no choice but to take them out of society.
So we're just going to ignore the crime bill he passed that disproportionately affected black communities. I mean,
I need you to sit down.
sorry.
Ooh, so take a seat, bruh.
Alright, look. I'm willing to take Biden and Harris through all of their shit, through all their dubious past over the alternative, okay?
This is what I mean. When are we going to stop not criticizing Democrats simply because they aren't Republican? None of these people are your friends.
You and I believe, and many of us believe here, as long as Saddam's at the helm, there is no reasonable prospect.
They must be taken off the street. Again, it does not mean because we created them that we somehow forgive them or do not take them out of society to protect my...
But that's not the point here, okay? The thing that you've been shitting on for the past 10 minutes is the fact that we just needed a moment to celebrate safety. We needed a moment of collective breath together, happiness, joy. Because when people feel joyful and when people feel safe, like black people have not felt over the past 4 years, you need to cling on to that shit. So if anybody will represent that, that's who I'm gonna vote for.
Are they actually safer though, or do they just feel safer?
But that's what we need first. We need black people specifically to feel safer so that we can even talk about anything. So, and also, black joy and black safety are the two most important political tools that we have, because it means something that Biden and Harris are in office. It means something that Harris is in office. Me, I'm fucking black and Filipino. Do you know what that means for other mixed kids who get to see the vice president in themselves? And it goes back to fucking Obama. When Obama got inaugurated, yes, and his black ass was walking across the stage, my mom grabbed my hand and started crying and was like, hey, oh my God, they told us that we could be anything we wanted besides president. And now that doesn't mean anything anymore. And that...
Yeah, I was just doing my live blog and these guys just spicing it up over here. He's not even wearing a mask. I wonder what they're shouting about.
Means something that Biden is going to do something about that Harris is going to be a symbol, and you have just been spending the past 10 minutes shitting on the moment that we just needed to celebrate the fact of feeling and being safer.
Do you know how many drone strikes the Obama administration authorized in the Middle East?
Oh my God, no, like what, 20?
563. 563 drone strikes, thousands of civilians dead, hundreds of children. We don't even know how many because they classified all military-aged males as enemy combatants.
You fucking voted for Biden and Harris. You fucking voted for Obama.
I did, and I lived through that every fucking day. I lived with the blood of thousands of people that they made us complicit in. We voted for them, and they put blood on our hands.
So what the fuck are we supposed to do, okay? You keep shouting at me, we're fighting in this fucking park. What do you want to do? What do you want me to do?
Can a system that's never worked suddenly start working?
Can you combat corruption from inside a corrupt system?
Do we change it or do we burn it down?
Is it even worth saving?
Are we ready to hold them accountable?
Are we ready to hold a white man accountable like a black woman?
So how do we hold ourselves accountable?
How does our safety impact the rest of the world? Will that
this
keep us safe?